What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Prime TV. I am your host, Kyle. It is spelled with a Q, but it is pronounced Kyle. And today I have a wonderful guest with me, y'all. If y'all don't have TikTok, go ahead and download TikTok and follow this man, okay?
Yes.
If y'all want some food, y'all want a food review, if you want somebody enjoying your food, go ahead and hit up this man because he is the man for you, okay?
Absolutely.
He be chowing down on some food. He can cook as well. Just the whole cooking package.
Yeah.
So please help me welcome Keith.
Thank
You like Keith
Thank
Eats?
You can just say
Keith?
Keith. Yeah.
Okay.
Keith.
Keith Eats. Keith.
Doesn't really matter.
But first of all, is Dr. Keith Eats.
Stop.
Let's just say that to the show. So, welcome.
I'm so excited to be here.
Really?
Yeah,
I like the glasses.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, you can go ahead and introduce yourself just a little bit. Let the people know who exactly you are, what you do, where you come from,
all that good stuff. My name is Keith, as y'all know, as Kaya already said. I'm a food content creator. I do like mukbangs, ASMR, and I do cooking. Like I said, I need to tap more into my cooking side though.
Yeah.
And then I do restaurant reviews every now and then. But I also went to school and I became a pharmacist. So I'm also a full-time pharmacist while being a content creator. And yeah, it's been amazing. So yeah, that's a little bit about me, I guess. Yeah.
So hold on, my pillow is upside down. All right. So first of all, let me just ask you.
Yeah.
When exactly did you start making the videos of you eating? How did the following and all that come about? What was the first video that went viral?
That's a great question. So it started in 2020 when we were all back at home during COVID and all that. I was in school, but then school got switched to online.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of free time to, do other things. So I was like, oh, let me just eat on camera. I didn't know people didn't know about African food. I thought it was already out there and people were like enjoying it. So I didn't know there were still a lot of people who didn't know what like we eat. I'm specifically from Cameroon. A lot of people think I'm Nigerian, but I'm not. We eat a lot of similar things though, but I am Cameroonian. But yeah, that's how it started. I just posted myself one day on TikTok eating, and then my friends would laugh at me like, oh, why you online? Like doing that? Don't be doing that. And look at them now. Now they want to be part of the camera. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how it started. Back in 2020, I just started posting videos randomly. I didn't really think anything of it. And then it just kind of blew up from there. And then I just kept doing it. And that's how I was able to grow my following and my content.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were you eating?
So I was eating a lot of African food in the beginning.
Okay.
So I would eat like fufu with like different types of soups, like vegetable soup, like okra, all types of stuff. I would eat that at the beginning. But then I started like, eating more everyday food like rice. I'll eat some jollof rice, some spaghetti, all that good stuff. Like chicken, meat, all that good stuff. So I would switch it up, a little bit more. And then I would cook. I would show them how I'm making the African food in some of the videos. So, yeah.
Yeah, so with the fufu, I did see your video. It's like a powder.
Yes.
But you can also get the yam.
Yeah, the yams. So the actual traditional way is to make it like, fresh with like the yams and stuff. So you get some white yams, you boil it in a little bit of salt or some, you don't have to put a lot of salt. Boil it, water and salt, and then you just pound it. I'm sure you've probably seen other people show you like the real...
Yeah.
the real way it's done.
Anika's friend, Monica, she's from Ghana.
Yeah.
So I've seen some of the stuff made just because, like, I was aware of the things that you were eating.
Yeah.
And the way that you were eating it was the traditional way.
Yeah, of eating it. Yeah.
Yeah, only because I knew.
Yeah.
But like, if I'm telling you, if I didn't know, I probably would be.
You'd probably be like one of them people in the comments.
I wouldn't have commented it. I would have said it. I would have thought it because I'm very particular. I don't even like my food to touch.
Yeah.
So
you're very particular about your food. Yeah, absolutely.
Even with their hands, I probably wouldn't do it. But it's good. Yeah. The food is good.
Yeah.
The fufu. The first time I tried it, I didn't like it too much.
Yes.
I don't know what it was. Kind of like a grainy, like sweet taste. It was something off.
Where
Maybe
did you
a little
have it?
sour. Because of where I had it, I'm not gonna mention it.
Okay, we're not gonna mention where she had that fufu because she did not have that from me. Because when she had mine was busting.
Yeah, your food.
Mine was slapping.
It was good.
Yeah,
it was good.
you,
I enjoyed it
thank
very
you.
much. But the first time, it turned me off from food.
It went left,
It was a good thing that
because not everybody knows how to cook.
Yeah.
It's like soul food. Not everybody knows how to make soul food.
Right.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a good thing that my mom.
Yeah.
Ordered some food from you.
Absolutely.
Because if she did not, I probably would not have eaten food
ever
again.
Like that.
Ever again. But I was like, it's Keith.
Yeah.
I gotta try his food.
And it was good.
It was good. It was good, definitely. So with the content creator or content creating, as well as going to school to be a pharmacist, how was that balance? Because I'd be stressing
it wasn't easy, and a lot of people asked me that. They were like, "How did you do that?" Like it wasn't an easy fit because low key, TikTok kind of went off for me my second year in pharmacy school. So like I still had 2 more years to finish pharmacy school. So I had to find a way to balance making content and still going to school. And trust me, sometimes it got hard. Like sometimes I wasn't like keeping up with my videos. I would have been way bigger than I am now if I just kept going. And I didn't know a lot of like behind the scenes stuff. I don't know if we're going to get into like, that question. So I'm going to keep that if we do get into it, like paying, making money off social media and all of that.
Yeah.
At the beginning, I didn't know a lot of that. But it wasn't easy at all. What I would say is, do your best. Like, don't stress yourself out. Because at the beginning, I felt like, I needed to keep posting every day to be seen and to, like, maintain my followers. But you don't have to post every single minute and, like, build up an audience, you know? You can give them good content and then come back again, like, 2 days later, give another... As long as you're consistent.
Right.
As long as you're not going, like, weeks without posting anything.
Yeah.
Then people are gonna, fall in love with you. But I would, like... Because I would do eating videos. So I would... eat and then go study. So like during my study breaks, I'll be eating. So I would just film what I'm eating that day and then eat, edit it. I don't really do a lot of editing, so let me not even lie. But I just clip the first part and the end so it can all fit in. So that's all I really do in terms of editing. But I would be studying and then I'll post a video. And some of the videos, what people don't realize is some of the videos are like from the day before. And then I'll post it today acting like it's for today. But like it was the day before that I filmed it. So it might not be actually what I'm eating today.
Right.
It could be something from the previous day. So that's how I kind of balance things. And it wasn't easy, but you just kind of have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
How was the whole pharmacy school though?
Oh my god!
Because I know
when
I took chemistry in high school.
Yeah.
It was. I did it because I do like science in general. I love math, and I'm like chemistry, math. Like it just made sense. But actually taking the class,
wasn't easy.
It was something.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So, what even interests you in the first place to go into chemistry? Go into pharmacy.
That's a great question. I wanted to help people, right? But I didn't want to like deal with all like the gory stuff. I was trying to find out a way where I can still help people medically and make an impact. So with pharmacy, all we have to deal with is the medication. So I don't necessarily have to be dealing with any, blood or see any of that. Yeah. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. I can still impact people's lives, but I don't have to necessarily deal with, all the other things that comes with being in medicine. So that's what redirected me to pharmacy school.
So how does it feel to be a graduate? Man.
It feels really, really good. It feels good to be done and be able to make income off of what you went to school for. It feels amazing. And I always tell people this, like, it's very important to go to school because you can always have that. Nobody can take that away from you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to go to school to become a millionaire, but that's just something to have, in case whatever you want to do doesn't work out, you still have something to fall back on.
Right.
So school is a great fallback thing to have. So it feels amazing to be able to be a doctor in pharmacy. Like, I never imagined, like, coming from Y High, I never thought I was going to be like a doctor.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
You mean, like, put some respect on his name,
okay? Because it's not just food influencer, it's doctor.
Okay? Doctor, he got the degree behind it,
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank
I'm happy
you.
for you.
Thank
happy
you.
for you.
Thank
definitely.
you so much.
What was your favorite meal so far that you've had?
Outside of African food?
Yeah, outside of African food. Well, do you like, is African food your number one? Or is it just because...
like that's my number one.
Okay.
Like that's what I would literally eat if I could eat every day. I would literally prefer Cameroonian food.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I do indulge outside of Cameroonian food. You get what I'm saying? But like that would be my number one. But in terms of like my favorite food, I don't really vlog when I go to fancier restaurants. I need to start like I don't really record when I go to. I need to start
on Instagram.
I need
Where
to start
the videos at, Keith?
I need to start doing that because when I go out to like a nice restaurant, I want the intimate time to myself, you know? So I don't vlog that part. I just vlog like when I go to like takeout restaurants or something quick or I'm taking it back home. But my favorite food is J. Alexander's. I love J. Alexander's.
I've only went there one time.
Like the food, the dessert is everything for me. The carrot cake.
I did have their carrot cake.
Oh!
Cake
baby
was...
That carrot cake takes me to heaven every time. Every time. That carrot cake takes me to a place I want to be every time. No, I'm being so for real. I always order one there and then I take one home.
For real.
That is so good. I don't know what they put in it.
It is good though.
It's like moist.
It's at any time. At any time.
Anytime. Even when you take it home and warm it up, it's still...
Yeah. It's great. I love it.
Chef Kiss. J. Alexander's, if you're seeing this and you want to sponsor me, I would gladly eat for free. I'm just like... But yeah, J. Alexander's.
Didn't you have a sponsorship or something like that with KFC?
Yeah, I did.
How was that? Or
that was
how did
good.
that even happen?
So... A lot of the sponsorship that I get is like the companies themselves reaching out, or like it would be like a third party, and then that reaches out on behalf of the company.
That's cool though.
Yeah, it is.
You got
really
people
cool.
reaching out.
Yeah,
to you.
Absolutely. It was really really cool. And it's, let me tell you this. I haven't told this story to anybody, but when I was blowing up, so many companies were reaching out to me. But guess what?
What?
They were all going under my spam. So I was like, why am I not getting any sponsorships? I realized, like, the following year, a whole Walmart, everybody you can think of that sells food. Because you know when the fufu thing was going crazy, they were all reaching. I didn't know. I had sponsorships for Halloween. I had sponsorship for every holiday. I missed them all. Kaya, I cried.
Don't cry.
I was in total, like,
I understand.
Yes.
Dang.
Like, I've still done sponsorships, but, like, I would have done so many. Because when you're blowing up, that's when brands...
Yep.
That's your peak time, when brands reach out to you the most. Because they know people are watching you. People have an eye on you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I was on the freaking LA Times.
Yeah.
So, I was a big deal back then. So, a lot of brands were... I was wondering why I wasn't getting anything. But the whole time, my business email that I set up, I don't know what the heck... happened to the way my emails were going in, but everything was falling in the like spam or other folder. Yeah.
Did you ever like hit? So did you hit them up again? I
couldn't because they wanted a specific time frame. It was for Thanksgiving, then it was for Halloween, then it was for Christmas, like all the holidays. Yeah. Okay. I missed from like September all the way to December. I missed everything. I didn't check my email to the next year. To January 2021. No, because I was checking my email. Wasn't nothing there. I never thought to check spam or any of that. Okay. But I'm like, why would it go to spam? Yeah. But I guess my business email was a new email, and it didn't recognize certain things to kind of decipher what is what. And
dang. Yeah. It's okay. They're going to come back.
Yeah, they're going to come back.
They are.
Fingers crossed. Yeah.
You got, I mean, you already still got a following.
Absolutely.
You know, and people are still coming.
Yeah,
so
people are still coming.
They'll reach out again.
Yeah.
Even it's not them.
Yeah.
Somebody
people. Else.
Yeah. But, okay, so I know that you had a book. Is it still...
It's a whole nother story. So that whole book situation was just a mess. I should have never done it. So I did a cooking book with HP. But like the deal was just so bad. I shouldn't have even signed it. So the deal was I was getting 5% of every sale. And then they rushed me to kind of put that book out. Like if you can see, the book was kind of rushed because it wasn't like my best. I wasn't able to take a lot of professional pictures, put everything together. They were rushing me. They wanted me to do it so quick so they can get it out and start making money. Because at that time, I was still kind of popping. Well, I'm still popping now. I'm not saying I'm not popping now, but you know, that was my peak.
Correct yourself.
That was my peak. Let me correct myself, because you know that I'm just like.
He ain't playing though. He's serious.
I'm serious,
but like it is serious.
Yeah, I'm a humble guy, so I try not to be cocky. But anyways, it was just a bad deal. So when they made all the money they could make, they were like, "Oh, we're not making any more money, so we're just gonna drop you and your book." So they dropped. So they had all. They were the ones printing out the book. I had nothing. I just gave them the content to print out, to put together and print out. So they dropped me after they stopped making money, and that was that. They sold a whole bunch of copies, so they made a lot of money.
Did you see any of it though?
I made 5%. So
only
do the math.
5%.
So let's say if they made $32,000, I get 5% of $32,000. Yeah. And that's how much I made. Chicken scraps.
I feel like that happens to a lot of people.
Yeah, because when you're new,
entertainment industry,
you don't know a lot of stuff when you're coming in.
You gotta get the contracts. And
no, now I do.
Them.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, if you don't have 10 bands and above, don't reach out. I'm just saying, because like you have to value yourself and your content. It's a lot of work that goes into it.
It is.
A lot of this food content creator, they're eating constantly. You get what I'm saying? So like they have to charge accordingly. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Especially if you want to start doing like the vlogs and stuff at fancier restaurants.
Exactly.
You're definitely gonna need the money. But dang, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So the book was dropped, but it was a great experience, and I got to put something out there. So
so you can't purchase the book anywhere.
No, you can't purchase the book anymore. That business is done for. Like the contract was like, if they end it, it's done. And I didn't read that part. Yeah, I just I was happy. I was like, oh my god, HP.
I understand.
HP. Who got a sponsorship by HP? And I was like, you're happy.
I get it. You get excited and kind of just
and I was
impulsive
new
and whatnot. Yeah. So I get it. I get it. Dang, I'm sorry to hear that. Though.
No, it's okay. We have bigger things though coming.
Yeah.
Wink, wink. But yeah.
So let's talk about the sauce then. How's that?
So that's going actually very well. So here's the thing with the sauce. A lot of people think it's like mine. So it's actually like a partnership.
Okay.
So I'm partnering with this guy who created the sauce. Right, he just needed more promotion to sell the sauce. Okay. So I was able to create a website and put it on my website, and then whatever orders we get, he ships it from from the manufacturing site, because they're actually based in Maryland. So he ships it from Maryland to the customer. So I'm just kind of like the person pushing the advertisement of the sauce. So it's actually not my own sauce, but I plan on selling my own products on my website. Like I wanted to do like a digital cookbook soon, things like that, where I can sell it on my website, where it's like actually mine and I'm making all the profits from that. So that's something I'm working on and thinking about. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Because I did buy the sauce.
Yes.
I remember we talked about it.
So how did you feel about the sauce?
So I definitely liked the African spicy.
You could be honest.
Better.
Yeah. Okay.
It tastes more like a tomato.
Like a tomato sauce. Okay.
Yeah. Especially with I think I got mild and I got African spicy because I like spicy foods. Yeah. The African spicy it comes in a little bit after, so
it
at
hits you later on.
I tried it. And it was like maybe like a couple seconds later. I was like, oh, okay, yep, I taste the spiciness now, and then it kept coming after.
You're like, the spiciness never ended.
Yeah,
it was like a constant.
But
spicy.
So with it being more of a tomato type sauce, I'm not a huge fan of that, only because I like tomatoes by itself, like actual natural tomatoes, but like ketchup, I don't like ketchup.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
you wouldn't
in that sense, I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much, but it wasn't like nasty,
right? Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
I would still recommend it to people that like tomato type sauces and whatnot.
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend the African spicy for sure, but not my preference.
Absolutely. That's an honest review. You hear that? So based on that review, you can decide if you want to go purchase.
Yeah, I did a video on TikTok too. But yeah, definitely, I would definitely say at least try it once. You know, because you never know.
You never know. Absolutely.
You know,
so you might like it.
Yeah, sauces. I feel like a lot of people aren't experimental when it comes to sauces. So definitely try it. I would say definitely try it. But if you're not a huge tomato person, then you probably won't like it that much. Yeah. But you put it on everything.
Yeah, I do.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. I love it. So, but at the same time, what I might like, you might not like. But I feel like it's a good product. That's why I decided to put my name behind it. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoy the product myself. So
it with it not being your sauce in terms of like. So you didn't come up with like the ingredients?
No, I didn't come up with the ingredients. Okay. Yeah, but it's similar to the way where we make our pepper because he's Cameroonian. Okay. So it's like the Cameroonian style pepper sauce. So it's we make it. My mom and I we have a similar type of recipe where we make it. You know, we make the same type of sauce. You know, we might both just tweak it a little bit, but it's the same pepper sauce. Yeah.
So with that, is that something that you had to sample first?
Yeah. So he sent me some for me to try, see if I like it, and see if I want to go with the idea of joining the business and yeah. Okay. So yeah, it was exciting.
Yeah. You have any other collabs coming up?
No collabs coming up, but I just did a collab with Coke for the holidays.
I saw that.
Yeah. So that was good. But no collabs coming up.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the Coke collab, how did that come about? They reached out.
Right? They reached out to me through a third party, and we were able to work something out. And, and create a content together. Yeah, it was great.
So Coke or Pepsi?
Baby, I need both of them. I need both of those sponsorships. Coke or Pepsi, if you're watching this, I would gladly accept both.
Yeah.
One on this arm, one on the other arm. We don't have to be competitors. We can be lovers. We can come together as one. Lovers.
How do you stay fit with all the food that you gotta eat for content
I was getting
creating?
big. I was getting big and big and big and big. I had to change my life, Lord. Thank you, God. But no, how I stay fit is I go to so in the beginning I would just eat and eat. And it started affecting like my health, like I wasn't healthy at all. Even though like that was my peak, I was doing good. Everybody wanted to sponsor me, but I was physically like unhealthy, So I was like, I need to make a change. So early like 2022 coming into 2023, I enrolled myself in the gym. So I enrolled myself into the gym because I was like, oh, I'm traveling to somewhere. I want to go to Bora Bora when I graduate, so I need to look good for Bora Bora, which didn't end up happening because I had my whole graduation party.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
like a lot of
so it didn't happen because of that. So that was the motivation behind enrolling in the gym. I enrolled to Lifetime. I go to Lifetime. I try to go at least 5 days a week. Like I went yesterday. I might not go today. It just depends how I feel. But I try to go at least 5 days a week. But now I don't go 5 days a week anymore because now I feel like I'm kind of at, a nice weight. I just need to maintain and kind of go up from there. So I might go 3 days a week. And I work as well. So it could just depend on my work schedule. If they stress me out at work, we going home. If they stress me out at work, we not going to the gym. So
right. I saw that you went on a trip to, I forgot where. Was Ghana. It Ghana? How was that?
Oh my God. I had the time of my life.
Yeah.
The sun was sunning. Life was lifing. Everything was just beautiful. You're just at peace. When you're in Africa, you're at peace. Because, like, you don't have to worry about no bills, no stress. Yeah. And then the food there is so good because it's so fresh.
Yeah.
No fertilizers, no nothing to buff up the chicken. Like, you actually eating chicken.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not eating any fertilized nonsense we have here in the European world. So yeah, it was beautiful. I recommend anybody to go to Africa in general. Ghana, whether it be Ghana, Nigeria, Cameroon, go to Africa, because there's so many places in Africa that are so beautiful that you can go there for like vacation, like resorts, kind of like Cancun. How everybody goes to Cancun, Jamaica. Zanzibar is beautiful.
Really?
It's like an island. Yeah. You have like the resort, and then you have like the beach. You have everything. It's kind of like a mini.
Is that where you were at?
No, that's not where I was at. I was in Ghana.
Ghana.
Yeah, I was in Ghana, but I'm just giving examples. That's still in Africa.
Okay.
No. I was in Ghana, but like the hotel I was at in Ghana was nice, and yeah, and it was a very nice experience.
How long were you there?
I was there for 2 weeks. Yeah, so it was good.
Yeah,
it was a good time.
That sounds like a great time.
Yeah, it was bellissimo.
But yeah, go ahead and let the people know where they can follow you. You know, any things that you got coming up. Yeah.
So my name is Keith, as y'all already know, but you can follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Oh Jesus, I'm everywhere. At Dr. Keith Eats _. Some of them might just be, I feel like if you just type in Keith Eats, I'm gonna pop up. But on TikTok, you gotta type in Dr. Keith Eats, because you know there's another Keith Eats. So there's a Keith Lee, but I'm Keith Eats.
Well, that is all I have for y'all today. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. All of his information will be in the description box below, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.
Peace.